Hey Judy Garland fans, Wizard of Oz fans, this is what we have in front of us is the house where Judy Garland lived when she signed up to play Dorothy Gale in The Wizard of Oz in 1939. She actually signed up with MGM in 1935, and among the few movies that she made while living here was Thoroughbreds Don't Cry, Love Finds Sandy Hardy, and Listen Darling with Freddie Bartholomew, and among a few other films that she recorded here. Dorothy lived here, and it was considered respectable for a young starlet to live here without living in Beverly Hills or Brentwood or Bel Air. This was pretty much where a starlet should have lived, in this area. And it was Judy Garland's house with her first swimming pool. And they started filming The Wizard of Oz in October of 1938, and it wrapped up in March of 1939. When it was released in August of 1939, it was not a successful movie at all. And because it was MGM's most expensive production up until that time, what with using the Technicolor process, it didn't recoup its expenses until subsequent re-releases, and up to this time period it's made $247 million, and the original budget was $2,777,000, and when it came out it only made $3,017,000. It was directed by Victor Fleming until he left the production to help out on the Trouble of the Gone with the Wind set down the street at David Selznick Studios, and King Vidor took over. And actually King Vidor, he never got credit until 1949, but he apparently he filmed the scene where she sang Over the Rainbow, which is one of the best scenes in the whole movie. And I don't know if Victor Fleming would have done a better job, but King Vidor didn't get any credit until 1949 when Victor Fleming died. A couple of factoids. The Gump sisters originally were a trio of vaudevillians, and when they moved to Los Angeles, they changed their name to the Garland sisters because Georgie Jessel said they looked as pretty as a garland of flowers, all three of them. And Judy changed her name from Frances Ethel to Judy in 1934 also, because she liked this Hoagie Carmichael song called Judy. And we're at the corner of McCadden Place and 2nd Street, and this is 180 South McCadden. And let's walk up to the house. And I didn't know that Judy was actually only 4'11". She was a small, tiny young lady, but what a beautiful voice. Amazing. She sounded like an angel. And Louis B. Mayer originally he wanted to cast Shirley Temple for the role of Dorothy Gale, and he changed the original the book from Silver Slippers to Ruby Red. And the producer, Mervyn LeRoy, he really wanted Judy Garland, but until Roger Eden, the composer for MGM, heard her sing, he said, without a doubt, we gotta cast her. She sings like an angel from heaven. And pretty much this area, thankfully, all the houses, I guess because of historic landmarks, they can't gut these houses and tear them down like they do all over LA. And this is kind of like I think a little west of what they call the Hancock Park District, which was another really hoity-toity environment to live at that time, and it still is, but it was mostly like lawyers and doctors. And this area here was considered more for like the Hollywood type people until they made it. And when the film wrapped, Judy Garland became such a big star that she had an architect finally build her a beautiful mansion in Stone Canyon in Bel Air, California, a couple of miles to the northwest from here. So we're a little bit south of Hollywood proper, and we're I'd say about 3 miles east of MGM in Culver City. And like I said, this is 180 McCadden Place and 2nd Street in Los Angeles. not quite West LA, but mid LA. Well, she lived here from 1935 to 1939. The great, wonderful Judy Garland, may she rest in peace. And we'll never forget you, Judy. You're an angel.